channel, guys. I just got done test driving this big ass monster truck that Sean shipped us all the way from Alaska. Holy crap. It's different from what y'all normally see on our channel, guys, and I can't wait to share this with y'all. As big as it was, burning rubber, smelling the gas, it was freaking awesome. Let me pop the hood and tell you more about it. Y'all might have seen a few of those nitbits on our Instagram, on the dyno, Little Sheep Driving. But you're about to in for a treat seeing this thing and what it can really do. Again, another 105-degree day. It's the end of the day. It's been a long day, but well worth it. Had a blast. Guys, this truck got shipped to us all the way from Alaska. Sean sent it already with the shocks on it, the big wheels and tires. It was a heavy truck, had a Whipple on it, but it just had no power. I think we baselined it. It was literally, I think 300 rear wheel horsepower, maybe even 200 and something rear wheel horsepower. Heavy tank, wouldn't even accelerate on the highway. He said, listen, I ordered a 427 from Texas Speed. Can y'all build it for me? I want a monster that I can drive every day, but I want the horsepower to be able to burn the tires from like a 40 punch or a 50 punch. Well, we definitely succeeded in that. I can testify because I just got out from test driving it. It was a blast. So, Texas Speed 427, Whipple. We upgraded to a 10 rib setup because we're spinning the blower pretty hard. Again, he's in Alaska, so it's running on 91 octane. So we have two tunes for it. One's with 91, one is with fuel additive in it for the higher boost levels. We also have an alky kit on it, so it has a dual nozzle meth kit to keep our IATs down. Again, this is a big heavy truck that we're moving, so we need all the torque we can at the hit as soon as you stab it. And that root style blower, as hard as we're spinning it, it makes all the boost as soon as you hit it. And with the 10 rib on it, it keeps us from having any belt slip or any issues like that. We want to have all the boost and keep all the boost in it. So obviously 427 from Texas Speed, it's built to hold it. And then the transmission, obviously 8-speed auto, had to pull it out. Transmission is a full build. Again, came to us with the shocks already on it. The big wheels and tires are already on it. But again, he wanted power and to accelerate. So we took apart rear ends, put 410 gears in this thing to get this thing to accelerate that much quicker. And as you're gonna see in a few minutes when he shows this thing on the road, it spins the tires like that when I get it on it. So long tube headers, connection pipes. We built a custom side exhaust, how he wanted it. Guys, I can't say it enough. It was, I feel like a high school kid, again, driving a truck. This thing was an absolute blast. I'm so used to, again, being low to the ground in these Corvettes, Camaros, Mustangs, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, McLarens, something like this. It's just different and it's so much fun. It's hard to put in words and it's hard to see on the video, guys. Again, I'm gonna try to show maybe some 0 to 60s, maybe an 1/8 mile time, but traction issues are crazy, and to be honest, I let off before the 8th mile because I was having so much fun. Didn't even know where the 8th mile was. So again, love it. I'm rambling, but fun truck. Sean, love it. I'm tired.
Hey, show us the interior. Show us the back end.
So we made custom meth tank he wanted. So we have a big tank in the back. So obviously most customers don't like, let's just say, working on their vehicles. So we wanted to build a big meth tank in the back so he can daily drive it, do what I just did for 30 minutes or 45 minutes, however long I've been out here, and not have to worry about, am I out of meth? Do I need to check it? What do I gotta do? We fill that thing up, that thing's gonna last forever. And look how beautiful it is with the nice Zeus fasteners. You undo the Zeus fasteners, top comes off, easy to fill. Once you fill it, it lasts forever. Now let's look inside, guys. Again, I said it was a heavy truck. Not only is it big, heavy, interior. Let's see how much weight we can add. Look at this. You can say there's some speakers in here. Look at all this. And then the highs up front. Now again, Sean, I didn't turn the sub up loud. I just had fun with the performance end of this thing. But subs are turned off, just cruising, all this lights up. It's just a custom truck, and I think we finished it off perfect with the performance package. Now it looks cool as shit, and you can actually accelerate on the highway without having to floor it just to get up to 60 miles an hour. You can actually spin the tires up to 100 miles an hour if you want to. But yeah, from the subs all the way to the front. Carbon fiber steering wheel, guys. Beautiful truck. Beautiful truck. Love the color. LMR blue. Can't go wrong with that. So I'm gonna finish there, and Jason's probably gonna turn on some action shots now. Enjoy, because I sure did. Hot as heck. Bro, I just took we are at 3,200 feet DA. The air is absolutely horrible. 104 degrees. Let's do a photo shoot, it'd be fun, they say.
This thing's gonna run awesome in Alaska.
It's gonna haul ass here. It's just like the worst conditions possible to be testing it, but I don't care. This thing's still sick as hell. It's fun. It's fun to drive. This is a perfect Texas truck, dude. Like, it needs to stay in Texas. Here to put it in 4-wheel, but we might have to. It's gonna spin the heck out of the tires, so we're about to find out.
That's what we want.
I know. I'm gonna do 2-wheel, traction control off, make a few roll pulls, make sure it shifts good, check the logs, and then we'll really get some data with this.
One burnout.
We'll get it. We'll get it for sure. All right, and now for the fun in this Mr. Holcomb's big truck. This thing makes a lot of horsepower and a lot of torque, but she is big and heavy. We'll go from a roll a few times, check the shift points, and then we might try and dig later. Traction control off, and I went to 3rd gear. I let it downshift, I think, into 2nd, spun these big ass wheels and tires through 2nd gear, shifted great into 3rd, and then into 4th. I'm not gonna lie, I know it makes good horsepower and good torque, but I didn't think it was gonna feel that good on the street for as heavy as this thing is. Holy crap, that felt good. Once it hooked up in 3rd gear, she's actually moving. That's moving a big boat. And guys, not only obviously is it accelerating good, but with the nice Willwood brakes on it, she stops as well. Full suspension, obviously, as y'all can see on this thing. It actually drives very nice. There's no crazy rattles. The exhaust system, we built it how he wanted it, out the side. It is very loud, I'll say that. You know what, let me see, check. I'm just gonna go from a low little roll here. Watch this thing spin the tires. 2nd gear. Holy crap. So that was 2nd, obviously. Hit it, went down into 1st, and just spun all through 1st gear, grabbed 2nd, spun in 2nd, and then, like I said, 3rd and up. I can't believe how good this thing pulls. It is fun as heck to drive. And I'm so used to being so low to the ground, this thing being higher up, completely different. kid right now in a candy store. Holy crap. The way the converter is in this thing. So this thing, again, was just all specced out to drive so nice for what it is. As for heavy as it is, again, I'm so shocked at how good it pulls in the higher gears. I talk about other cars and how they're geared, and once they get to a certain gear, they kind of fall on their face. This thing should fall on its face after 30 miles an hour because it's a brick going through the wind. And with the drivetrain loss, obviously these wheels and tires are so heavy, but it's accelerating very well. And again, that's why we go with a root style blower like that. With the Whipple, it makes all the torque, all the boost as soon as you stab it. And that's what you want in any heavy vehicle. All the trucks, in my opinion, they need root style blowers. You need all the torque to get this thing moving, and this thing definitely has it. And again, if you want to drive this thing every day, you can. It's just a little loud, but again, with the suspension and the brakes, and with the tune we have, I mean, it drives. Look at that, super nice. Again, on the highway, be in 8th gear cruising, no cam surge. It actually drives, again, the steering wheel and everything's not shaking like some of the trucks, the jacked up trucks that I've done in the past. This truck was built right. And it is, again, it's expensive because it's literally from front to back built. Front to back, up to down, left to right, you name it, it's got it done to it. But it is a custom truck. I absolutely love it. I kind of want to get one now, but I'm gonna look at these logs and then we might try it again from a dig here in a second. All right, so after seeing how bad this thing spins the tires in low gear, I'm gonna try it in 4-wheel high. That's the only way I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try to get a 0 to 60, but again, this thing makes so much torque, it's gonna spin the tires really bad. We'll try 4-wheel high and just see what happens. Too crazy. Didn't like that. I'm just gonna leave it in auto. I mean, it's gonna spin really bad, guys, so we're not gonna get a good time, but I just want to try it anyways. Is that a handful? Oh my God. I can't believe I stayed in it. That was an auto. Oh my God. I tried to get 0 to 60 for you guys. 60 foot, 1.9, 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. And this big truck, definitely a fun truck. I'm gonna get it back to the shop, get it cleaned up, and get it ready to ship it all the way back home to Alaska to Sean so he can enjoy this thing, because I know he misses it. Man, I had fun, Sean. I appreciate your business, and I appreciate you trusting me and building you this baby. It was a blast. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna tell you, leave it in 2-wheel drive, Sean. 4-wheel drive is insane. Till next time, guys.
One burnout.
One burnout. One burnout. One burnout.
right, we have Mr. Sean Holcomb's 2016 Silverado truck, shipped all the way from Alaska. It's got some big wheels and tires on it. Came with a Whipple and headers already. So we, like always, we baseline it so it gets here. Yes, it's filthy, long transport. Just baselined it. 349 rear wheel horsepower, 414 rear wheel torque. Not sure who built it before, but again, simple little blower and headers only. I think we're putting a built 427 stroker motor in it, upgrade the fuel system and turn the boost up to see what we can get out of it. I'm not sure what fuel we'll run, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But yeah, we'll get it off the rack, or off the dyno now. We'll get it cleaned up because it's filthy, and hopefully on the rack next to get built.
Z71 Supercharged Chevrolet. Now this thing's got a plethora of goodies it's gonna be getting. We've got a Texas Speed 427 Monster, along with the new transmission. It's getting a complete fuel system. It's getting methanol. It's getting all kinds of switches and little goodie extra added thrown at it. So y'all stay tuned, because this is gonna be a badass build. It ought to be able to throw some really awesome rooster tails when it's done, and we'll catch you down the road. Motor's out, guys. Transmission and transfer case out. Now I gotta do a little swappy swap. Then that big old 427 beast will be going in. New transmission, made it up to the transfer case. And we'll be putting this thing back together with all the other goodies, so stay tuned, and I'll catch you down the road.
You gotta stop saying that, because I can't have you say that after every time I show.
It's habit. It's a habit.
What's going on here?
Well, he got his, one is for his stereo system, one is for his lights, and the other knob that he specifically wanted in this location is for his smooth boost application. Yep, he loves switches.
You know what they say, no switches, no bitches.
That was a tight fit.
Oh, look at that.
And then the other little box is mounted inside.
Okay.
And a bunch more wires are going through there because he's got a lot more stuff that goes.
Boy, that's pretty James Bond-like.
Trying.
Yeah. Oh. What are you doing?
Mounting the methanol tank. This is starting to come along. All the stereo speaker wires, main power wires, were right up against the header. That's where it started killing the loom. Then we're out the way now. The cooler lines for the heat exchanger that go in the back of the supercharger are right next to the header. So now we've got it to where everything's nice, clear. I'll end up doing the methanol down through here as well and running it inside. That's what this little harness is for, and this little guy goes to the level sensor that'll be installed.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give it a like if you liked it so far. And please turn on bell notifications for future content, as we have cool stuff in the pipeline that you're going to want to see. And as always, please comment below.